Welcome to another pike and shot battle. In this match against Marl, I have the Royalist 1645 to 48 army against the New Model army of 1645. So, as the match host, I deploy on this bottom half of the map. This is key terrain, giant hill, and rough and forest. These enclosures could come into play, but if I just stick to here, with cavalry in the open, it probably won't matter too much. So, I do want separately deployed musketeers and even 60-point veteran musketeers for this broken up terrain. We'll grab standard pike and shot. This shot with a few pike is very good. Now, do I want still more infantry? Well, I'll probably need it. Do I want veterans or trash? Normally I go for trash, but if the key battles over a smaller area, maybe I want veterans. Think about it. I do want commanded shot. I'll grab light guns. Dragoons can be good for seizing hedges and the like, but if I'm not trying to seize these hedges, then I don't think I care. So let's grab all the infantry we can. Then we're sitting at 30 points extra. I could ditch a commanded shot or a light gun and grab another unit of cavaliers. Or I could just grab some dragoons. In fact, screw the guns. More lights. So we're a bit light on cavalry. That's okay. If we need to, we can keep the cavalry close by as flank guards using the slopes for advantage while we try to force an infantry action in the center with all of these extra muskets we've brought along. Right then, deployment. If we want to, we could occupy this enclosure. At least with our lights. It would be tough for our non-lights to get there. But first off, we're going to get, I think, commanded shot to occupy the woods with musketeers to follow up in between. Like so, maybe 2 there and 1 there. Good. Next up, mostly shot for a nice field of fire there. And get out of the way, thank you. There. This hill's pretty impressive, so I think our less useful units can hold it. Veterans there. In fact, get ready to occupy this wood as well. Veterans there. Very good. Pike and shot. And the early and raw and horrible pike and shot can be reserves or act on the wings. Good. Cavaliers can hold the wings. It's good cavalry country, so let's see. I might in fact keep all but 2 units of average cavaliers over here on the left, and then just dump some of our completely terrible raw pike and shot short on muskets to this wing to help hold this enclosure. Next turn, we can see his force composition and deployment. What do we got? Pretty standard Parliament stuff. Hard-hitting cavalry right wing. We need to try to match it as best we can. We'll do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cavalry units to my 6. So I might want to shift these 2 over. Right then, dragoons have no need to hold these hedges, so they can start working their way around. Get our raw and poorly equipped pike and shot into place. Shift these 2 cavaliers over. Seize the forest. And advance. And not only do we have impact horse, but this slope is height 100. So we should be at an advantage. And then in addition, with impact mounted, superior quality determined pistol impact. So in other words, veteran parliamentarian horse can fight impact on even terms with them. Although the veteran parliamentarian horse is not true superior, it's slightly lower than true superior, so plus 37 for quality. So we'd be at a 13 advantage. Our regular cavaliers are above average at plus 25. The parliamentarian horse are just average. In addition, since they are less than superior determined pistol impact horse, they will be at minus 100 on impact with impact mounted. It sounds complicated, but when you play the game, it's pretty straightforward. Basically, the veterans can take it, the regular ones can't. And that's it, really. Next turn. All right, let's keep running. Get our conscripts into place there. Reinforcements to the wing. Okay. Then what? There's got to be more in there. But I think it's worth simply pushing to extend the line. Just close up that gap. Okay, so we're going to try to wrap around a bit on this wing, hold out in the forest and rough with our musketeers, and slug it out head on here across this little valley. Next turn. Good hit. 27 was the max casualties. Gonna have to have some discipline in the face of harassment from commanded shot. It's keeping just out of charge range here. Understandable given my hill. Alright, we can resume the advance. So these units are under cover, which is fine for them, but they're also disordered. Got a lot more units here, but it's going to take quite a while to bring them to bear. Okay. In the meantime, we've got Pike and shot, mostly shot and veterans. This is a pretty hard-hitting group. I don't think I will want to pursue into there. Could push in with my veterans. Let's do that. Then take cover in this wood. Ouch, but at least we have that cover bonus. And I won't return fire because I don't want to expose the flank of this turned unit. Okay. Get into place and be a reserve. Next turn we can start arcing this line out for impact, I think. I could move here. I think instead I will turn here. The next turn I can move and then turn and shoot. Your veterans push into charge range and get that disruption. Alright, 2 units we can move. They can take it. They're veterans, they will pass cohesion checks. Is that right? Yes. Okay, so that's the current situation. Next turn. If he doesn't cover them, we might be able to break them with a volley. We'll see. The situation with the commanded shots getting a bit undesirable. Damn it. Veterans disrupted. Should bounce that. Yep. Things are getting dangerous though, especially in the center. I'm spread a bit thin. Let's absorb some shot with our commanded shot. They held firm. Into the forest then. Lock this unit in and fire. Then let's threaten the flank. Absorb shot from this formed unit. They hold firm. Looking very dangerous. Frag is good. If we break them, we might be able to start causing more panic. It's not looking as good as I was hoping it would, though. Okay, in the meantime, commanded shot might force me to move. We could also simply commence the charge. Let's give it one more turn and then charge with the cavalry. However, we can at least begin to set it up. There we go. Next turn. Things are certainly heating up. Lucky you. Some good timing. They're going to charge with the cavalry, so we'll have to get stuck in. Yep. Oh, how hideous. Lots of disruptions on our army. Does our cavalry hold firm? No, it doesn't. Ugh. Disrupted the veterans. Oh, that's just ugly. Okay then, no time to mess around. Let's see, charge. And charge. There's that impact horse at work. You can turn around to intercept these pursuing units while you get ready for impact and get ready to flank there. Good. Charge in before we get shot at anymore. What does that do for us? Nothing. Damn. How's this melee? Wait, this melee. So minor boost from being 8% less disordered. Good. Fortunately, they all hold firm. And block our field of fire, of course. I'm going to throw my disrupted veterans in. At least they're uphill. They'll probably rally before more bad things happen. Good. Let's see, move our mostly shot to close range there. Score another disruption. Okay, and then what? Charge? Charge. That's it. Getting bloody fast. Next turn. Oh, hello. I'll have to see what that consists of. Frag on my veterans, what a shame. Hopefully he can't exploit this breach he's going to open up too quickly. Damn. Broke them with the dragoons. Double disruption. Very ugly. Does he frag my musketeers? Not yet. So a unit of pike and shot and a unit of horse. In that situation, the horse is really what's dangerous. Alright, let's see if we get any luck in the melees. Good, a break. Disruption and a break. Now that's well and good. Of course, cavaliers have a tendency to run off in glorious pursuit, which is not ideal. So the commanded shot, although they are lightfoot, do exert a zone of control on cavalry if they are protected by friendly cavalry, like this. So we don't get this delicious flank attack, and instead we have to settle for either a charge into the commanded shot or take a volley. But now we're in the zone of control of this unit. And I could do that, but it would be brutally uphill. So instead, I'm going to just keep hovering for the moment. Okay. Fire. And damn it. Now I have to decide what to do. Maybe I want to stay here and just accept that we're going to lose that unit. Get in. What does that do for us? I guess everyone's piling on. It's a party. Can we charge? Yes. That's good. Huh. Just charge downhill. Taking casualties, we have the advantage. Okay. Fire. And fire. They hold firm, unfortunately. We could charge. It's not really worth it. Turn. Keep firing. In the meantime, we might need to delay these reinforcements. Get ready. Hopefully you rally up soon. Alright, this is getting pretty desperately messy in our left wing. Next turn. Good, we might pursue into a flank. Well, at least one unit of cavalry stopped pursuing. There's that flank attack, and another charge downhill. Lucky us. And he survived cohesion there to withdraw. Big hole opening up here. We'll lose both infantry units, I think. Yep, setting up that flank. Good. And good. Cavaliers are really paying off. They're just better. Excellent. Okay, well, he did pursue out of my charge arc, and that's unfortunate. This will be in check range, but I think it's worth it just to get it. Oh. Alright, that could get ugly. Let's go for the break and fail. Protect the flank for one turn at least. And then probably get fragged. Not quite yet. Push these veterans, hopefully get them out of the forest shortly. How is this? Great. Do we send anyone else to continue this fight? I don't think it's necessary. Shift the infantry over. In the meantime, dragoons and our raw pike and shot short of muskets can hopefully at least combined successfully confront a single unit of pike and shot. Okay. So we're getting a GG. Marl says that he let himself get locked in the middle against light troops. Let's take a look. Frack. Ouch. So there we have it. Well, this hill was certainly very helpful. Not that he did a lot of fighting on it, but it slowed things down. And yes, my lights in the forest against pike and shot units that have not a really hard time out shooting light troops, but a tough time working through this kind of terrain. That gave me numerical superiority here, which proved decisive. That's where the breakthrough was, and that's where the roll up has begun. One other thing is that the Cavaliers are just better than the Parliamentarian horse. The veteran Parliamentarian horse can withstand the impact horse charge, with their only POA malice being the fact that they are not as superior in quality as veteran Cavaliers. But the average Parliamentarian horse does not get that, so they're at minus 100 POA for impact pistol against impact horse, and then a further minus 25 because even the average Cavaliers are in fact above average troops. So I think swinging out the cavalry wing to fight here was a bad idea. And in fact, in general, when I play as Parliament, I tend not to put any points into cavalry because of that disparity, and instead sink all the points I can into infantry. If I had been commanding, I think I would have put everything into infantry, and including these musketeers. And then if I had to attack, use this forest as an anchor, march forward with foot, maybe to here, and then have a good force of maybe raw pike and shot, cheaper troops swing out this way to pin down the cavalry units in reserve to exploit disruptions, and just hammer it out head on. So not that different from what Marl ultimately did, just I think a little bit of a different force composition and less aggression with the cavalry. But it did get messy, so a good game tomorrow. Till next time.